Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team BANKPOUND, man. I appreciate the love. Bang, 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 boom, boom. Appreciate the support, man. We out here. 33 years of prison stories, man. We rolling. Talk to me, I talk back, man. I seen the comment, man, say y'all wanted to know some more about some of the old characters that I've already spoke about. So I'm gonna try to, you know, go back and think about some of those cats, man, that I'd introduce y'all to, and try to give y'all a couple of more stories of them. You know, if y'all, you know, are receptive to it and y'all really want it. And hey, this is what we got to do. We trying to educate, man, and motivate. So I was thinking in my mind when I seen that, and man, this camera is crooked. I don't know, y'all see me? So I was thinking about that in my mind when I seen it, and as soon as I read it, the first story that came to my mind was Vietnamese Tony, man. Oh, Vietnamese Tony, man. You know, it's just a couple of different stories I know about him, because Tony was a character, man. He was a real live character, and he stayed in some drama, man. You know what I'm saying? He stayed in some drama. You got to imagine, you know, him being Vietnamese or whatever nationality you might be, that you just, this is not really your native language or whatever, and you in, you know, a prison, you know, so you're gonna already run up against opposition and stuff like that. But like I told you, Tony, man, Tony was different, man. Tony was, you know, he was more like a brother, man, because Tony was crazy, man. He just was crazy from the get-go, and he let it be known, and he act like it, you know what I'm saying? So, but I can remember when I was on Wallace Ridge, up there in these mountains, man. You know, I told y'all, Tony, how he got there. He probably, if they would have had a level 7, 8, 9, and 10, he probably would have been there too, because Tony gonna always be in a situation. But I can remember when I was up Wallace Ridge, and Tony was in another block. But you know, you on there and you know what's going on because dudes be talking or whatever. So he was running the parlay. So he's sending the parlay everywhere, running the parlay. Now, I told y'all what the parlay is. The parlay is when you put in picks for, you know, games or whatever it is. They put out these tickets, right? These little pieces of paper, man. They got to write them all down, get them printed up. This also lets you know how much the staff be involved in what's going on. Because these tickets have to be printed up. And they have to be printed up on a machine to have multiple, you know, tickets, hundreds of tickets, you know what I'm saying? They have to go through the, what is called a copy machine and all this. So somebody over there is printing these tickets up for these dudes, because they're not writing them all. They write them a couple times and send them to somebody get them printed up. They send them out and they pass them all around. You take the ticket and you fill out the teams that you want, and you circle what team you want. These teams may be by numbers, and you circle the number that you want. This team might be playing 15 and 16 might be playing. If you want 15 and you taking him or this team for however many points they got, or are they minus versus 16, you circle 15. Whatever is up under that label, that's the team that you're picking, right? And like I told you, the parlay pays out like, you know, 10-fold. So if you put $1 in, you're going to win 10. You put 20 in, you're going to win. You know, it pays out like that. So the more teams you pick, the higher the rate of what you get paid is. But it's also the lesser chance that you can win. Because in the parlay, if you lose one game, it's over. Is it for you? Well, no matter how much money you put on the ticket, you lose one game. If you pick 4 teams, all 4 of your teams have to win in order for you to win. If one of them teams lose and 3 of them teams win, and that one team that lost by 1 point, you still lose your money. It's gone. It all goes to the parlay man. But if the ticket hit, all 4 of your teams win by what you picked and the point spread, then you get whatever you know what I'm saying, the odds was on that money. So here we got Vietnamese Tony, man, you know, straight out of Vietnam, barely speak English, but he done been in the system enough now that he know all the con, the flimflammery, skullduggery, the larceny, the tomfoolery, because he done ran it all, and it done all been ran on him. So now he's at the point where he's running these tickets. He's running a parlay. I told y'all, the parlay man is usually the richest man on the compound, man, because they get money hand over fist. Because if you got the parlay, right, and you got, man, let's just say 200 people play the parlay. 200 people. And that's just assuming each one of them just played the $1 parlay. Some of them play 5, 10, 20, 30. Some dudes put $100 on the parlay if they feel good enough about their picks that they may win. So, all of them, and out of 200 people that play, it's like 3 people win. So, you pay out to whoever won them 3 people, you still have made money. Because what you pay out don't even, you know, equate to what you took in. So the parlay man is usually well off. You know, this is why a lot of dudes try to run the parlay. But it's a big problem with the parlay because you got to deal with so many people. You got to deal with so many different people, and it push you in harm's way because you're going to have all the larceny and the skullduggery and the flimflammery, everybody coming to you with all of this, you know, this bull jive, and you're going to have to deal with all of it because you are the one who running it. But this is the price of trying to get some money in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to be able to deal with it. So, obviously, you know, Tony know this. So, he running the parlay because he knows his money in it. Now, you supposed to have a surplus of money to start this parlay off. Because if you put this parlay out first and you don't know what you're doing and you put the wrong point spread and all this on there and somebody get to hitting you up and turn you off, then you stuck. Because you got to pay that money or you know, you're going to be in a world or you know what, because dudes is coming to get that money. It ain't no way I could give you no money and try to win something and then I win and then you tell me, no, you can't pay me. Oh, man, it's going to be some blood on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. So the dudes who run this parlay, they know this. So then when I heard through the grapevine that Tony running the parlay and I see the tickets, this Tony parlay, the Vietnamese Tony parlay. Yeah, I already know. They don't know because I know him. I already know it's going to be some flimflammery with it because Tony want to collect money, but he ain't really trying to pay no money. If y'all go back and watch the Vietnamese, Tony a buck, man. Tony will try game. Tony will do all of that. So I know it's just a matter of time, man. If he running this parlay, it's gonna be some skullduggery with it. So, man, I mean, sure enough, man, a couple of months later, man, dudes is talking about, man, Tony ran the parlay, man, and dude talking about he hit, and Tony talking about, you know, he ain't hit. Dude say he picked number 16. Tony say, nah, he picked 15, right? So I already know what's going on because I know Tony. But see, Tony is a vet now. You know, when you first come into prison, when I first met him on Augusta, you know, he green. He learning. But now you talking about all the way, you talking about 80, you talking about 88. Now we always fast forward to like 2011, 12. You know what I'm saying? Tony a vet. You know what I'm saying? The game that was being ran on him, he's now running on other people. The young dudes is coming in and he trying to get paid. So yeah, they beefing, but these young dudes, you know, you got gang members in here now. So now they like, no, man, I hit the parlay, man. He playing games, man. You know what I'm saying? He got to pay me, man. He talking about I picked this. I know what I picked. I circled it right. Woo, woo, woo. So they going through all of that. So now they plotting, telling something. If Tony don't pay the money, you know, they gonna do something to him, right? Man, they young though, so they don't know. They looking at him and they don't know who they dealing with. They don't know his history. They don't know his background. Tony like, man, you know do nothing to me, man. You pick 15, man. You ain't pick 16. You pick 15, man. It on ticket, man. It on ticket. So I not gonna pay you and you not win. No, man, you got me messed up, man. Nah, man, no, I don't pay that, man. I got ticket, man. Man. You circle wrong one. You know, dude, like, man, ain't nobody circle the wrong one, man. I told you, it's clear, man. This on my ticket. No, that on your ticket. This on ticket I gave you. You got a ticket right here that I got. You got ticket on your own ticket. I got ticket, man. You pick 15. I know pay that, man. I know pay that, man. You lose, man. You gotta take that, man. You gotta take law, man, like you supposed to take law. So dude, dude going through it and everything. No, man, I'm telling you, man, you better get that money, man. You better get that money, man. You ain't taking my money. Tony, no, you don't take my money neither. You know, yeah, okay, man. All right, what you want? Whatever you want to do. I know scared, man. You better I have people about me, man. I have people about me, man. I not new penitentiary, man. I been in penitentiary. I not new, man. You know me not scared nothing, man. Whatever you want to do, man. Your buddy, man. Whatever, man, you do to me. You know kill me. You know hurt me, man. We hurt each other, man. You stab me, I stab you, man. What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? So this guy throwing these little youngins out because they don't know. Then they listen to this dude. He tell you like, you don't stab. Man, I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you, you got to have that money, man. Don't have that money, man. I'm telling you what going to happen, man. What gonna happen, man? We both die, man. We die in penitentiary. I don't care, man. I don't get out anyway. I don't get out anyway, man. Nobody gonna do nothing to me, man. Nobody, man. I ready for whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, cause I no pay that money, man. I no pay no money for no ticket, man. Ticket say this, man. That's why I pay. Everybody tell you I pay, man. But you not gonna make me pay no phone ticket, man. So, dude telling them, now they churching up. They like, oh, woo, woo, woo. But they also walking around and they asking people, man, what's up with dude, man? Woo. Then they getting them, man, dude crazy, man. You know, dude crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, but they like, boom, they trying to save face. See, that's what the penitentiary is. You still got to save face. You can't let nobody take nothing from you. Even if it's the assumption that somebody taking something from you. And, you know, and then when you in the gang, that's something totally different. You know what I'm saying? If you in the gang, like, oh, okay, y'all, man, y'all ain't built like that, man. Y'all let's take this, take that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do something. Or you got to try to do something. But Tony be knowing this. Tony a vet. Tony came up with the real killers. You know what I'm saying? So now he sees it. He know what's going on. So Tony on point, but they thinking he ain't on point. Tony out there, he ready, he scrapped. You know what I'm saying? If they knew how to read signs, they would understand it. They said Tony coming out the cell every day. He got the coat on. You know what I'm saying? He moved around. He talking. He getting in the corner. He standing on the corner, you know, or standing up in his position. You know, he got the coat on. He got that coat on, man. He got that Bethlehem with him, man. And he ain't going to just let you do nothing to him. I can guarantee that. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, so they still moving around funny. And Tony is the type of dude that if he get nervous or he really take you serious or he think it's going down, he gonna move like old school dudes do. He gonna go ahead and pop it off. He gonna pop it off because if you sit around and wait for somebody to come get you and they done already said they gonna come get you, then you are, you know, a complete fool. You know what I'm saying? You got to take all threats serious in the penitentiary. You just have to. If you don't, then it could be your demise. So Tony's sitting around, man, and I think this thing was going on for a couple of days because we kept hearing about it because it's like next door. So we keep hearing about it. And then, you know, those dudes got some gang dudes on this side, so that's why all of the, you know, we getting all of the back end of what's going on, man. So it's like, boom, they going to act like they going to try to make a move on him. But they don't realize if you make a move on a dude like that, man, you better be prepared, man, because one thing for certain and two things for sure. Tony is not going to be trying to scratch you, man. Tony is not going to be trying to play with you. And if he think you're going to hurt him, man, he gonna try to hurt you. And like I say, I never really knew how much time he had, but I always heard he had a lot of time he won't get out. I think I spoke about, you know, the type of crimes that he had, man, at the time, you know, which a lot of dudes don't really know. Like I say, dudes don't be speaking about what type of crime you got when you in prison. That ain't nothing that you go ask a dude. But I think Tony, and he had a little mob, a little gang or whatever on the street, the Vietnamese dudes, and they had a big old case and it was all in the paper. So a lot of dudes that was from where he was from, Northern Virginia, they knew the case and they used to say, oh yeah, man, he was with that mob, he was one of the leaders, woo, woo. So Tony was content in prison. You know what I'm saying? He content in prison. Tony already said, man, live in prison, man. Oh, here, man, better than Vietnam, man, on street. In prison over here, better than Vietnam on street, man. Okay, man, I eat every day, man, I'm good, man. I got roof over my head. Tony ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? And he done learned how to navigate his way through prison. So he good. He ain't really tripping about that. You know what I'm saying? So going home, he ain't really tripping because he feel like he living better in here than he was on the street. So he ain't really tripping about going home. So when you dealing with a dude that got the mentality that they not really tripping about going home, man, you dealing with a dangerous individual. Man, you dealing with a I don't care who he is or where he from. If he not worried or looking forward to going home, man, you dealing with a dangerous individual, man, because he has nothing to lose. Nothing. Your life means absolutely zero to a man that don't care nothing about going home. Yeah, they got nothing to lose, man. So them some dangerous individuals, man, if they carrying it like that. And Tony was carrying it like that because, like I said, coming into penitentiary, man, and him automatically getting into gambling and, you know, all of that foolishness right there, that already set the tone to how your bit gonna be. He done been in a couple of controversial disputes, and he done pushed that Bethlehem already. He done been, you know, attacked with the Bethlehem. He done fought the police. He done been locked up in the hole. He done been chained down. He done been maced. He done had the dog sick on. He done been through it all. So for you to threaten a dude like that done been through it all and he's still standing and he's still hustling in the penitentiary, that tells you, if you are thinking, man, that he ain't scared and he know how to handle himself whenever situation arises. But these young cats, and they don't know nothing about the penitentiary, so they thinking it's a game. They thinking it's like, oh, we gonna bum rush him, we gonna do this, do that. Man, it ain't gonna work like that, I'm trying to tell you. And sure enough, man, you know, they kept moving around him, but he got too paranoid and he just started calling them out, man. Man, why y'all doing, man? Man, y'all doing, man. I see y'all over there talking, man, like y'all gonna do something to me, man. If y'all gonna do something to me, man, come on, do it, man. I right here, man. I ain't run nowhere, man. I ain't gonna check in, man. I ain't gonna check in. You wait for me check in, man. I ain't gonna check in, man. I ain't gonna run from nobody, man. You ask people about me, man. You know, so dudes like, man, what you talking about, man? Ain't nobody worry about you, man. I'm telling you though, man. That money got to be paid. I know pay money, man. I know pay no money, man. I ain't no talk no more, man. That do something, man. Let kill each other, man. Let die, man. We die today, man. We all die today, man. Come on with it, man. Come on, man. Come on with it, man. You know, and them dudes they like, what? What's up? So they out like they walking up to him, and Tony still, they say Tony still got the coat on. Tony standing there, say, come on, man. Come on, get me, man. Come on, get me, man. I ready to go, man. I ready to die, man. I ready to die, man. You ready to die? I ready to die, man. We die together, man. Come on, man. Let's go. So, boom, 2 or 3 of the little homeboys and the little, you know, gang, they mobbing up and they clicking up. Now they act like they coming to him. And as soon as they get about 10 feet close to him, Tony pull that joint over and start running to him. Pew, pew, pew. They start running. Now, they say 2 dudes pull their joint out. They got their joint, but it's a different thing when you going to hit somebody and then somebody got something, then you might, you know, you might get hit. Now that'll change the mind of somebody if he ain't in that warrior mentality. He ain't gonna just stand there and like, you know, ain't nobody trying to duel. This ain't medieval days. Ain't nobody trying to duel. Tony know this. Tony a vet, he know this. So he just he gonna come straight to you. So them dudes take off running and they got the Bethlehem on. And Tony got his though, but they know he ain't playing. So now Tony chasing 3, 4 dudes all around the block. Like, what go, man? Let die, man. Let die, man. I won't die, man. Let die, man. You know, and they running. You know, and they trying to, you know, get in a position where they can attack him, but they can't because he's spinning and he coming. He at you. You know what I'm saying? And by now, it's on and popping. So dudes is looking around and they seeing what's going on and everything. And now everybody keep looking up at the booth because they wondering when they gonna notice, which is a message to you young fellas. This going on, man. People getting chased with knives, man. People getting ready to get stabbed. People might possibly be able to get ready to lose their life. And the police is oblivious. They're oblivious. This is what I tell you, it ain't nobody gonna save your life in there but you. But you. Nobody's gonna save your life. They gonna come when the aftermath is over. They gonna come when the danger has subsided. They not coming when the danger is ever present, is going on right there. It's not gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? Now, had he caught one of them dudes, then that would have, whatever he would have did to him or they would have did to him, the people wouldn't have known till the aftermath. So he running around there, then he stopping and they running their mouth and everybody talking loud and there's too much noise. And the dude come over on the side and look over on the booth and he see all the chaos going on. And he want to know what's going on. So he watching for a while, but while he watching, everybody tucking their thing and everybody acting like they cool and ain't nobody doing nothing. But he can feel it because he can see the looks on everybody's faces. So then he holler, lock down, everybody locked down, everybody locked down. So when they holler, lock down, everybody know now the gig is up because they get ready to go look back on that camera. And when they look back on that camera, they going to be able to see what was going on and they going to be able to pinpoint who had something going on. So now the gang dudes like, man, get him, man, just go ahead and get him. So they act like they going to bum rush Tony, pull that jump back out. Come on, man, let go, man, let go, man. And they ain't want to run up into that, man. They ain't want to run up into that natty dude to grab the gun and blah, 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 get down. Everybody get down, blah. And they done call the people. You know what I'm saying? Tony stand behind the beam. They said Tony stand behind the beam and holding that joint and he making sure don't nobody run up on him. Because like I told you, if you lay down, man, when they doing all, it's a double-edged sword. You gonna either get shot or what you gonna do? You gonna get shot, you gonna get stabbed. Because if you lay down and you beefing with somebody and they coming at you with that Bethlehem and you lay down, what if they get up and go ahead on and take the little buckshots and run up on you and hit you? Man, nah. You shoot me. Just don't shoot me in the face. But I'd rather get shot than get hit with that Bethlehem, you know, and can't defend myself. You know what I'm saying? So they say Tony was behind the beam, standing behind the beam, and he just waiting everybody lay down. And they said Tony don't lay down and push the knife out until the people come running up in there. Because once the people come running up in there, they got the dogs, they got the mace, they got the gear on, they got 10, 15, 20, 30 police. So, you know, ain't nobody gonna jump up then because if they jump up then, they gonna get punished, they gonna get shot, they gonna get punished, they gonna get bit, they gonna get the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they gonna have to go ahead and settle for getting, you know, beat up and get the dog might chew on you a little bit. But if you jump up when all up, man, you might be in intensive care by tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Cause they gonna do the most with you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, they get them all up, they drag them all up out there, they take them all up out there. Them dudes popping off at the mouth. Yeah, this ain't over. Yeah, you can't come back out. We gonna get you. Yeah, you believe that? Yeah, you done. You done. Tony like, man, you know do nothing to me, man. Nah, man, I may come back out, man. They let me out. I come back out, man. Yeah, I come back out, man. You try again, man. Try again, man. This time be different, man. This time, man, we gonna die, man. We gonna die. I won't die, man. And he going out there telling he wanna die. Tony said he wanna die. You know what I'm saying? So them dudes ain't used to hearing nothing like that. They don't even, you know, they confused. They ain't want no parts of that dude, man. They ain't want, because they don't even know what they dealing with. They don't even know what they dealing with. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I believe without a doubt all the years that Tony ain't scared to die. Tony is not scared to die, man. He is not. And I know that by his actions, by the things he's done, by the way he conducted himself, by the situations that he done put himself in, by the situations that he done been in. He ain't scared to die, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't scared to die, but he ain't going to just let you kill him neither. So when you dealing with somebody like that, man, you got to be cautious, man. You know, but Tony, I can't lie neither. Tony created a lot of that flammery, man. Now I can't say for sure whether he actually changed the ticket or not. If it was for a whole lot of money and ain't nobody never say how much he do post a hit for, but if they did, I didn't hear that part. But if it was for a whole lot of money, it's not beyond Tony to change the ticket or say the ticket because he don't want to pay it. He ain't never like to pay. He want to win. He want to collect his winnings, but he ain't never like to pay. Where did he get that from? From the dudes that when he come in, this is what the old heads was doing. But yeah, the old heads was running game and taking money and then seeing if you had enough heart to take it back or you had enough heart to come get it. So Tony ain't do nothing but recycle game. You see what I'm saying? You come in as a vet, and if you can survive, and as a rookie, and if you can survive and, you know, weather the storm and do decades in prison, now you should have learned enough game and how to survive. Now you the vet. Now you just recycle that game. So that's what Tony was doing. So whether or not he, you know, really was running game or not, don't nobody know. You know, deal or no deal. You know what I'm saying? Game or no game. Who knows? But he stood on it. You know what I'm saying? He stood on it and he was willing to go to war for it. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes just won't, they won't prepare for what was gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Man, Tony came back out. I know he came back out because before I left, I remember he was out and he was across the yard. So he coming back out, you know, because like I say, penitentiary is his life. That's where he at. He ain't gonna just hide in the hole. I ain't never known him to check in. I've known him to be in all types of drama, all types of Bethlehem play, all that. He ain't gonna stay in the hole. You gonna have to come on. You gonna have to come on with it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna stay in that hole. And when he get out there on that population, he gonna put his hands on one of them Bethlehems ASAP if he had to make one himself. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, man, but that was just a crazy incident, man, when they say, man, Tony bucked on the parlay, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, that was the narrative that was put out there, that Tony bucked on the parlay, you know what I'm saying? Which makes it harder for you to run a parlay because then dudes don't want to play your parlay because of the simple fact that the room out there near they may not get paid. You know, but Tony gonna campaign, man, I pay my money, man, you know, man, my parlay good, man, all my money good, man, everybody tell you, man, everybody say different, man, they lying, man, come tell me, man. I always pay, man. Dude come with that game, man. I don't play game, man. You know what I'm saying? But he play games. You know what I'm saying? He definitely play games, man. But, man, salute to Tony, man. Wherever he at, I know he thugging it out, man. I know he thugging it out. But, yeah, I just wanted to give y'all that, man, since y'all wanted one of the stories about the old fellas that I have talked about, man. If y'all want different ones, y'all let me know. I'll see what I can bring up in this old brain of mine. But in the meantime, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Big love to everybody out there supporting me, man. We moving forward. We are on the road to 100K, man. We 76 and some change. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. You know, we trying to put this message out there, man. And like I say, man, feed the positive, starve the negative, man. If you can change one life, man, you might can change 100, and 100 can change 1,000, 1,000 can change a nation. So that's what we trying to do. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Be smart, make good decisions, man. And boom, 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 boom. Duck them hooks, man. And duck that flimflammery. Bam!
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.